When a blacksmith strikes metal, they aren't focusing on a finished gallery piece. They focus on the heat, the hammer's weight, and the rhythm. As that technical skill sharpens, the value of what they produce grows. Eventually, the world looks at the finished work and calls it success. To reach that point, you need a 10-year plan, a North Star. Without a clear direction of your own, your calendar fills up with other people's priorities. They end up deciding what you work on, how you spend your free time, and even the kind of person you become. Look at this scale. On one side is a major opportunity, the kind that could change your life. On the other side is a 0. If you ask for that chance and get a no, you lose nothing. You simply stay at your current 0. But if you get a yes, the upside is massive. Since there's no penalty for trying, the smartest move is to bid on as many opportunities as you can. Without a specific target to aim for, and the willingness to risk a little time on a potential no, life tends to drift. It's easy to become a passenger in your own story, moving wherever the current takes you. We often stall because we're waiting for everything to be perfect, but the world rewards things that are actually in use. By releasing a version that is good enough to be helpful right now, you get real data on what people actually need, which allows you to improve much faster than you could in private. This speed matters because time feels like it picks up speed as we age. 5 or 10 years will pass through your life regardless of what you do. Every hour waiting for the right time is a decaying asset you can never get back. Choosing to put your work out early transforms time into an advantage. You stop worrying about hidden flaws and start building real-world momentum that leads to long-term growth. As you gain that momentum, you'll find that while people might offer advice or cheer, the heavy lifting remains yours. There is no institutional safety net that can do the work for you. Standing on your own 2 feet is the only way to ensure you're heading where you actually want to go. This mindset changes how you view resources. Many people treat the economy like a fixed amount of wealth, assuming that if one person wins, another must lose. But when you solve a problem or create a new service, you're adding more value to the world. You're expanding the map and creating new opportunities that didn't exist yesterday. Creating that value is difficult if your environment is chaotic. Look at your room, your desk, or your digital files. If your physical space is messy, your focus will be too. Organizing your surroundings and creating a clear to-do list brings a predictable order to your day. Taking control of these small spaces proves you can manage your own life. Once your internal systems run like clockwork, you have the mental clarity to handle the much larger challenges of the market. Eventually, life will drop a massive obstacle right in your path. These moments work exactly like a filter. They are designed to test if you've grown enough to handle the next level of responsibility.
If you step up and solve the problem, you earn the reward waiting on the other side. The best way to push through that friction is to wake up with a rigid mission. When you start your morning by telling yourself you won't stop until 3 specific tasks are finished, you remove the choice to procrastinate. This chart shows how to turn a creative passion into a sustainable business. First, decide the shape of your offer, a physical product or a specialized service. Second, set a clear price for every unit. Third, establish your reach to land your offer in front of the right people. Finally, build a reliable way to collect money instantly. By combining a clear daily mission with these 4 structural steps, you ensure your efforts result in a growing bank account rather than just exhaustion. As you scale up, the people around you become your most important environment. We naturally absorb the habits and standards of our closest circle. To go far without burning out, you need a team of people heading in the same direction, who will call you out when you lose focus. Your current reality is the result of whatever you've focused on over the last few years. If you want a different future, you have to reroute your attention. Stop looking at things that distract you and anchor your focus exclusively on things that build your future self. The market pays a premium to specialists. Instead of trying to repair every minor weakness, double down on your natural strengths. Sharpen your dominant talents until they become a competitive advantage that no one else can easily copy. To reach a higher tier of financial reality, you have to become a higher caliber version of yourself. Upgrading your circle and sharpening your focus are the prerequisites for the rewards you're chasing. It's easy to look at people who started with more and feel the game is unfair, but success is about how you manage the resources you do have.
Audit your time, your tools, and your skills right now. Even a small starting hand can be played with high efficiency to buy back your freedom. This chart shows the result of repeating one small, helpful action every single day. If you find the one move that pushes the needle and you do it for 1,000 days straight, the results eventually take a sudden vertical leap. There is a quiet advantage to be found in moments where a tiny effort on your part creates a massive change for someone else. Think about a 15-minute phone call to your grandmother. To you, it's a tiny slice of your day, but for her, it's the highlight of her week. Or think about a $200 gift to a family in crisis. On a large business ledger, that amount is barely a rounding error, but for that family, it is a game changer. These low-cost investments build a level of network strength that money can't buy. Combining relentless daily consistency with strategic generosity builds a machine that is both profitable and unassailable. You have the rules on the board. Choose your next move and start building.